the value add, because what we really think is that in order to be partners, we have to be fair. And so like we got the weekly feedback and the stats. And what that means is you get real automatic insight, both sides, into like what's happening, like what's the experience with the candidate, what's the experience with the recruiter, what's the experience with the facility, and then when there's rate drops, when there are cancellations, when there are these things that are not as expected, you get to say whose decision was it? Was it the facilities? Was it the MSPs? Was it your organization's decision? Or was it the candidates? And this way you're not taking all the heat, all the blame. So the Jordans out there, the recruiters out there, they're not having to take all that blame because it's not in their control. Well, and that's why everybody we've been talking to is so willing to do this, because they love the idea of just automatic stats and automatic weekly feedback, because no one thinks of themselves as the bad guy. Like, so they're just valuable information automatically happening no matter what. But then every week, both sides are going to get to ask questions of like, hey, what was your experience like with the recruiter, the facility, the assignment, all of these important pieces. The recruiter and agency is going to get the same thing. And the default choice is going to be as expected. So that if everything's going as you're expecting it, you don't need to do anything. You just leave it alone another week, another week. But if it's significantly better or worse, those are the only two options. You can choose better or worse, better than expected, or worse than expected, with a little pop-up, to say, give more detail if you want to. Like, ultimately, this provides weekly stats, a more day-to-day, like this is way better than reviews. This is a much more real-time insights.